Happy New Year! It is now officially 2015. It's been 6 months since my last video, and then again, it's been 2 years since my actual video where I actually did something for YouTube, not just the ALS bucket challenge. So I'd like to explain some things, and not necessarily explain myself, but more or less tell you what's been happening in my life. I'm not going to tell everything because I have privacy, but there's some things that I wouldn't mind sharing, which is pretty much everything. So, yeah. To start off with, I'd like to say that the reason I haven't been making any videos is because, one, my schedule completely changed as soon as I hit high school, which was the last year, or when my no videos or whatever it was called came out. I reached grade 10, which was high school for me, and it messed with my schedule because I am going to a school that's on the other side of this city, and that takes an hour and a half to catch the bus, and it's insane, to say the least. So the videos I was making at 6 in the morning, now that's the time I have to get up. So in order to make the hour-long video, or the hour worth videos that I was making before, I'd have to wake up at 5. And I'm a teen. I love my sleep, and that's just not possible. So I am now in grade 12. I'm graduating this year. I am so excited. But I'd just like to catch you up on my life, because my life was kind of open when on YouTube. It wasn't necessarily completely open, because there's some things that I'd like to keep secret, but I'd like to explain myself, just because. So, in grade 9, this was, I don't know how many years, 3 years ago, I guess? Yeah, 3 years ago, when I had reached my peak of making videos every single morning. I was diagnosed with depression. I had been suffering with it for 3 years, ever since grade 6, which is insane. But that was because of some relationship issues I was dealing with at the time. It was mostly environmental that was causing my insane depression and crazy thoughts that were happening, and it turned into a chemical thing. So I have clinical depression, or chemical, or whatever you want to call it. And basically, I have to take pills, and I have to go for counseling, and I have to have all these accommodations in school and in everything, and it's been stressful, to say the least. I am not at all out of the blue. I am still struggling, and it's insane, and it's bothersome. And I'm not, let me put it this way, I'm not invalidating or demeaning, what is the word? Making depression seem like it's nothing, because it is a lot. It just depends on how the person takes it. For me personally, depression has been a struggle, but I have not been completely incapacitated, or whatever that word is. I'm sorry, my mind is not working. So, depression. I struggled with it in grade 9. I was not there for the last half of the year. And finally, grade 10 rolls around. And I'm just learning about my depression. I'm taking counseling and all of that kind of fun stuff. And I'm on the school all the way on the other side with people I don't know. Starting a new school is always hard, but I was excited because that meant new image. People wouldn't see me for who I was in junior high, and I could be me, pretty much. This school, is an art school, so everyone is all about expressing yourself, and I thought that was amazing, because then I could be accepted for me and not have to worry about image, because I've always been the same. I've never changed. Like, if anything, I've matured. Like, my personality has always been the same. So grade 10 rolls in, and I am struggling to fit in. There's a few people that obviously don't like me because nobody likes the new kid. They all hang out with their friends. And by the end of the year, I met a guy. I'm not going to go too much into this because I have respect for him, and I would not want to give him a bad image in any viewer's eyes, because I personally have no beef against him, and let's just say that our relationship changed me in a way that I would not have liked. So that lasted for a year, and if people were staying up with my channel, I posted a video saying 1 year anniversary, which is over a year ago now, like by like 5 days, 6 days, because it's New Year's. And 6 months later, we broke up, and I was kind of left alone because I still didn't make really any friends because of my attention was all focused on him, and my school was complete crap. Like, I was failing every single class, and I pride myself in having 90s, and it didn't work out, obviously. So, grade 11, I was with him for the whole year, and then I realized after we broke up that I did not have any friends, and my depression, which I was speaking about earlier, had only gradually gotten worse rather than better. Pretty much I completely screwed myself over in high school. This is my grade 12 year. It's halfway through, and I am so excited because I've started it with a firm head, like my head screwed on tight, and I'm doing it for me. I'm going to school for me. I have friends there, and I'm not saying I don't. Like, I've made some awesome friends in the past 3 years. But I've been mostly focusing on me, and that's what I've always needed to focus on ever since I was diagnosed with depression, because I was so focused on others, and I was so focused on what everyone thought, and I was worried about disappointing everybody and being someone that I'm not. And obviously, that doesn't ever work for anybody. So, I'm in grade 12. I've been doing really good, and now that I've got everything sorted out in my life, pretty much, I am going to start making videos again because I'm in the right mindset, and there's really nothing to hold me back. Like, they'll probably not be in the early morning like always, and I'll probably not come out with one every single morning or every single day, but I am going to make at least a weekly video. And that pretty much catches you up with my days. So, let's get back to videos. My videos, I was thinking to start off with something simple, like maybe work on a project for a month or so. But each week I would do a news kind of thing, my opinion on whatever is on the news at that moment. And just go from there and see what my mind leads me to. So, yep, that's pretty much 3 years in a casserole. And I hope you guys that stayed haven't hated me for not being here, and I hope you don't hate me for this video, and if you do, I'm sorry. This is me, and if you don't like it, unsubscribe. Go right ahead. I don't care. This is my video. This is my YouTube. I'm gonna do this for myself. So, Shaktak here, and this is my first video for 2015. Oh, yeah.